Welcome to Council Connection. I'm Christina Rinderle, Mayor and Durango City Councilor. This program is designed to give you a snapshot of happenings at the most recent Durango City Council meeting. This time we look at the November 15th meeting. This meeting began with the consent agenda, which is intended to allow the City Council by a single motion to approve matters that are otherwise considered routine or non-controversial. There's usually no separate discussion of these items unless a council member or a citizen requests an item be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. There were 8 items on this consent agenda. None were removed, but 3 are worthy of mentioning. 2 dealt with public hearings, which will be held at the December 6th meeting. One of those concerns the old Rocket Drive-In site. A development conceptual plan public hearing will be held on a proposal for a 194-unit apartment complex on the property. The other concerns development of a 100-room, 3-story tall Spring Hill Suites hotel and the Mercury Village development, just north of the river off of Highway 550. The third item was final approval of an ordinance amending Durango parking regulations. In addition to adjustments and some fines, the amendments now include changes to snow route schedules, which should help Durango street crews plow roads more efficiently. You will now be required not to park on designated snow routes when 2 inches of snow or more has fallen. This means your vehicle must be moved if you plan to be away from home for an extended period of time. If it's on snow routes, you could face towing and fines. Council also approved 2 resolutions as part of the agenda, giving cost of living increases to members of what's referred to as the old hire, police, and fire pensions. The raises drew comment during public participation from retired Fire Marshal Tom Kaufman.
I believe we have 8 or 9 retirees left. I can remember 38 years ago when I came to work for the fire department, Skip Mary hired me. And I can also remember I made $3.12 an hour. And I thought, wow, what a deal. I can make $3.12 an hour and be a fireman. What a deal. And then I got married and had kids like most of the firemen and figured out very quickly, I got to do something else because I'm not making quite enough money. It reminds me too, after 38 years, I retired after 35 years with the department. It wasn't just a job for me, but it was more of a career. And I went from a fireman all the way up to assistant chief and fire marshal. Again, I thank you on behalf of the retirees for consideration for a pay increase.
There were no public hearings for this meeting. 2 ordinances were introduced that dealt with modest increases in water and sewer rates, which will be effective January 1st. During council reports and actions, Councilor Sweetie Marbury took a moment to remember Region 9 Economic Development Director Ed Moreland, who retired in September and died unexpectedly earlier in the day, November 15th, from complications during eye surgery.
He was the executive director of the Region 9, which helped businesses begin in Durango that are nationally known and have over 45 employees. And the loss is felt by everyone in this county. If you knew Ed, he was a great guy, and we will miss him, and our sincere sympathy goes to Ed's family.
Not on the agenda, but worthy of mentioning, is the fact that the Animas River in-stream project at Santa Rita Park is completed. The project redirected river flow toward the city water intake and provides for some additional recreational experiences for river users. However, the Animas River Trail near a wastewater treatment plant will remain closed and rerouted to the east of the plant until further notice. In upcoming events, the Durango Public Library will host an Indie Lens pop-up video screening and conversation on December 10th. Here's a short preview of the first featured film.
This is my family. That's me, Ravi. See, problem is, for a first-generation Indian American, I should be married by now.
Staying single is the biggest loser you can be.
Do I honor my parents' traditions and let them play matchmaker?
Talk to her, man.
This is the most unnecessary pep speech I've ever gotten in my life.
Dating is definitely going to be a family affair. Meet the Patels.
It was noted Noel night will be from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Friday, December 2nd in downtown Durango. Also, a reminder that December 6th is Colorado Gives Day, sponsored by the Community First Foundation. It's part of a movement to celebrate and increase philanthropy in the state through online giving. More than a dozen Southwest Colorado nonprofits are involved. You can find out more and give to your favorite nonprofits by going online to coloradogives.org. Our next study session will be Tuesday, November 29th, starting 1 hour earlier at 3 p.m. We will hear a presentation from Colorado Communities for Climate Action, get a report on homeless camps, plus updates to the Durango Stormwater Master Plan and Comprehensive Plan. Our next regular council meeting is Tuesday, December 6th at 6:30 p.m. And that's Council Connection for the November 15th Durango City Council meeting. I'm City Councilor and Mayor Christina Rinderle. Thanks for joining, and remember, you can always contact your city councilors via email at citycouncil@durangogov.org.